So this is all I carry when I play golf, and most golfers carry way too much. Speedgolf forces you to solve problems that every golfer shares. That's too much to carry, too many decisions, and worst of all, slow play. So I don't care if you run, walk, or ride, playing lighter changes how you experience the game. So here's my setup and exactly how it can help you to play golf with more creativity, more freedom, and more fun. So this here is my current Speedgolf setup, but I've started taking it out on the course for more regular rounds, and the results have been pretty impressive. So basically the goal of this setup is to be light, easy to carry, reduce decision making during the round, and play with more flair and creativity. So we can break down this set into a few main categories. The first one is off the tee. Here we have 2-iron. Now you can choose a fairway wood. You could also go with a driver if you wanted, but that's limited in terms of what you can do. 2-iron or a 2 hybrid or a 3 hybrid gets you off the tee and gets you into play. Then we've got approach play into the greens. So a 7-iron is the club of choice here, approaching into the greens. 1 wedge is all you need, 50-degree wedge. This can help you in and around bunkers, chipping around greens, and a lot of speed golfers even putt with their wedge. Unfortunately, I'm not so good at that, so I've got my putter as well. And of course, we hit our most shots in a round with this single club, so got to have the putter in the bag for me. Now, when it comes to accessories, we've got here the silo. So this is a silo with a spike attached. Really handy accessory for playing fast golf. You can just walk up to your ball, spike it in the ground, hit your shot, and keep moving. So very handy. These can be purchased off Amazon pretty cheaply. At the moment, they don't have the spike included, so there are a few good guides on YouTube how to attach this and make this silo even more efficient when you're out and about on the course. Now, to play golf, of course, you need golf balls. So if you don't have a bag, where are you going to carry these? In comes the bum bag. All right, really handy. A stretchy in there. We can fit a couple of golf balls, tees, pretty much all you need. Your car keys as well. So depending if you're running, walking, doesn't matter, that can strap around your waist, click on, front or back, doesn't get in the way when you swing. So very handy and a must for speed golfers. Then lastly, wet weather glove. Obviously, if you're carrying a silo and it does start raining, your grips are going to get a little bit wet. So it is important to have a wet weather glove. You don't need to take it on, take it off. You can leave it on for your putting. It's a lot more quick and efficient. But wet weather glove is absolutely essential with this kind of setup. Then last of all, we've got footwear. So very important, and it depends at what speed you're playing. If you're walking or taking a cart and you just want to carry light, then golf shoes are fine. But if you're playing speed golf and you are running, then some sort of shoe like this from True Links Australia, an awesome shoe brand, is a hybrid trail shoe and golf shoe. So it's got awesome grip, it's super light, and it's literally built for speed. So a couple of us speed golfers have these shoes at the moment, and we can run around the course, we never slip, they're super easy to move in, and a good hybrid shoe. So True Links Australia, you can check out their website. They've got plenty of shoes like this, all-day shoes / golf shoes. But otherwise, any other kind of trail shoe or running shoe with a decent amount of grip will do the job. So moving into pros and cons of this kind of setup. Well, the obvious con is pretty straightforward. You've only got 4 clubs to choose from. So there's a lot of occasions on a course where you will be stuck between clubs. But for me, this is really a benefit because it does force you to work on different kind of shot distances with different clubs, controlling spin, shot shaping, and it actually can do a lot to improve your game. Other cons obviously are things like wet weather gear. If you're playing in poor conditions, well, you don't have a bag to carry around a whole set of wet weather gear, jumpers, beanies. So you've got to sort of dress for all conditions and maybe pick your days that you run this setup when you're out on the golf course. On top of that, another limitation is around the greens and which wedge you choose. For example, here I've only got 1 wedge, it's the 50-degree. Now, if you are in a deep bunker, short-sighted to a nearby pin, you're going to struggle with this to get it close and basically cost yourself a shot. On the flip side, the 50-degree is going to help you more in your approach game, as it'll carry between 90 and 110, 115, depending on how far you hit it, whereas a 60-degree may only get you 60, 70, 80 meters. and then you've got a big gap towards that approach club of a 7-iron. It's important to choose strategically. You might, if you're going to choose a 60 degree, choose an 8 or a 9-iron on a shorter course, and that'll help to reduce that gap and give you a bit more flexibility. Now, in terms of cons, I've mentioned a few of them already. So improving the creativity in your game is really one of the best parts about this kind of setup. You're forced to hit all different shots with all different clubs, and it will make you a better golfer. The other benefit is it's just so light and easy, and instead of stuffing around with so much gear with a whole bag, you can just run with this little setup here and a bum bag for your balls and tees. And it's just a nice relaxed way to go play 9 holes or even 18 on a weekend. Another benefit is travel. So if you're heading away, instead of taking the bag, the buggy, the whole setup, you can just take a setup like this, and it's super efficient when you're traveling either interstate or even overseas. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about this kind of setup. Is this something that you would actually go out and try and use? Is it something you think is useful, or is there just certain clubs that you could not go without in your golf bag? So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this kind of a setup. As I mentioned before, this is my current Speedgolf setup. So if you want to learn a bit more about Speedgolf, head to Speedgolf Australia or check out a few of my other videos on the channel. But as I said, not just for Speedgolf, it's a great setup if you want to go out and challenge yourself, work on your creativity, work on your shot shaping, and just have a nice, relaxed, fun and fast way to play golf.